I'm worried my F27 best friend, F27, committed suicide. My best friend and roommate from college has been dealt a bad hand the last several years. She was a happy-go-lucky party girl with a heart of gold in college. After we graduated, she settled down a bit more, moved across the country, and married a total sweetheart. About a year into their marriage, she was diagnosed with bone cancer. It is completely devastating and terminal in the long term. I couldn't think of a worse person for this to happen to. She has been taking the diagnosis extremely well. There are treatments to lessen the severity, but she'll never be cured. And despite it all, has been trying to have a child. She became pregnant in 2021 and lost the baby to a stillbirth at the end of the year. I didn't feel competent to comfort her through her diagnosis, let alone this. It traumatized her, and although we've spoken about it at length, I don't think she has fully processed the event. In March of this year, I received a text from her that was actually sent from her husband stating she attempted suicide and was in the hospital. Right before that, she had sent me a text saying, "I just want you to know how great of a friend you've been to be me. And I'm sorry. I was very naive and didn't see this as a goodbye text. I thought she was apologizing for trauma dumping on me. Though I would always listen to her no matter what. She has been in trauma-specific therapy and she called me about a week ago. She sounded so broken and that physically pains me. But I thought she was getting the help she needs. 2 days ago she sent me another cryptic text saying, 'I love you forever and ever,' and hasn't responded to me since. I am so worried she took her life and I just haven't heard about it yet. Would it be appropriate for me to message her husband and/or sister to see what's going on? TL. Dear, I am worried my friend who is going through some shit committed suicide, and because we live in different parts of the county, I have no idea how to verify if she's okay or not. Edit. Thank you, kind strangers of Reddit. I reached out to her husband and I will keep you updated. Thank you for the encouragement. Edit 2. My irrational brain told me I was overreacting, but I was not. My friend jumped off a cliff and was severely injured but survived. She is in the ICU and having surgery today. I am gutted. I'd ask in a just checking in because she hasn't responded in a few days, not prying, you know. There is no shame in using the means at your disposal to make sure someone you care about is safe. Absolutely reach out to her husband if you can. It won't be weird and I'm sure he will appreciate the concern. You sound like an amazing friend. I hope you can check in with your friend. Take care of yourself too. I'm so sorry your suspicions were right. But I'm relieved that your friend survived. Please remember to take care of yourself as well. Thank you all for encouraging me to reach out. My irrational brain told me I was overreacting, but I was not. My friend jumped off a cliff and was severely injured but survived. She is having surgery today. I am gutted. Bloody hell yes, message someone. Why wouldn't it be appropriate to message her husband or sister? I don't want to be harsh, but your friend may be in a life or death situation and you are debating if it is appropriate to send a message to her husband on Facebook or Instagram. Did you let 2 days pass since the message? I think your mind is totally clouded. Call her until she answer. Contact her husband or family or friends by whatever means. Do not stop until you have an answer, for God's sake. You, EmilyAndFlowers, if you don't already, I would encourage you to seek out a good therapist, not necessarily for you, although it would be beneficial for you as well. If you start seeing a therapist, they can teach you how to be supportive for your friend moving forward. They can show you some warning signs and what to look for as time goes on from here. They can also help you because this is probably a little bit more traumatic for you than you realize initially. I have a great therapist and I check in with her even when everything in life is just peachy. It's preventative maintenance. I wish you and your friend the best moving forward. Sometimes you need to explain in very clear terms how much you want and need someone in your life. A friend, a lover, anyone. Make damn sure they're in zero doubt in their mind that you need them. I say this because so many in her position will feel like a burden and like they are holding others back. I have known a few and had to have a talk with them. Don't accuse them of anything. Just focus on how much they mean to you and how happy they make you. You need to remind them that they are important. And get her professional help. I learned yesterday that my ex-girlfriend, someone I was with for 4 years and was very special to me during that time, and someone I still messaged very occasionally just to see how she was doing, killed herself this week. It's really hard to understand and believe. I'm still expecting her to reply to my text. Am I an old person or something? This needs to move beyond texting. If my friend tried to commit suicide and texted me before each attempt, I would be calling her like crazy. Texting is for short, not sensitive items. Heart-wrenching! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Prayers for all involved! Exclamation mark! Heart-wrenching! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Prayers for all involved! Exclamation mark! Get in touch with her husband by whatever means. This is not the time for propriety and manners. If you don't want to involve the family, but know your friend's address, you can call the local police. Non-emergency number. Explain your concerns and ask if they could perform a wellness check. This breaks my heart for you. My best friend from college lives about 3 hours from me, and I cannot imagine the fear I'd have after receiving messages like that. Sending happy thoughts her way and yours. Always remember your irrational brain wasn't irrational at all. Your instincts are reliable, and you are an excellent friend for making sure your friend was okay. I'm sorry she needs a lot of healing, but I'm glad she survived. Take care of yourself. This was not easy to go through even as a loved one. Oh dear Jesus. I'm so sorry. How awful. Sorry to read your update on your post, hoping your friend will get the help she needs. And you might want to talk to someone, if you need to, about what happened. Hugs. Always trust your gut instinct, especially in situations like this. I'm so sorry and I hope your friend gets the help that she needs.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.